A suspended Buffalo cop has been subpoenaed to come to trial, but will he answer questions this time? Good evening, everyone. We're now just 2 weeks away from trial involving the death of William Sager. He suffered a fatal injury at Molly's Pub, and now a judge is making sure that both police officers who were there also show up for trial. News 4's George Rickert is here with the latest. George?
Well, Don, late today, State Supreme Court Justice Penny Wolfgang signed a subpoena that will force Buffalo police officer Robert Eloff to take the witness stand at the trial of Jeffrey Basil.
He was there from start to finish.
Attorney Joel Daniels convinced Justice Penny Wolfgang to sign a subpoena that will force suspended Buffalo police officer Robert Eloff to take the witness stand in the upcoming murder trial of Jeffrey Basil. Basil was a manager at Molly's Pub, where he's accused of pushing William Sager down a flight of stairs Mother's Day morning.
It was Officer Eloff who handcuffed Mr. Sager.
Daniels also says Eloff waited 21 minutes before calling 911. Sager was unconscious.
He needed immediate care.
Mr. Eloff, would he be called to testify, wouldn't testify to anything.
Last May, when he took the witness stand in Basil's felony hearing, this was Eloff's answer to every question.
I respectfully decline to answer that question upon the grounds that to do so might tend to be incriminating a violation of my rights under the Fifth Amendment.
Prosecutor Chris Belling says putting Eloff on the witness stand at Basil's trial would just be a show for the jury.
They don't want to ask Eloff anything in the form of a direct examination. They want to cross-examine and impeach him.
If Eloff takes the stand and pleads the Fifth again, Daniels wants the judge to grant him immunity and compel him to testify about that night. Typically, only the DA can grant immunity, and already did grant immunity to the other off-duty officer who was there, Adam O'Shea. Prosecutors say his testimony will be enough. Prosecutors oppose giving Eloff immunity because they say he could face other charges down the road. But Daniels says the judge can grant immunity in some cases.
This is that rare case. This is the right case for the court to allow that.
Both officers Eloff and O'Shea remain suspended from the force as Internal Affairs investigates what they were doing at Molly's Pub that night. The trial of Jeffrey Basil begins January 5th.